will explain when it's quieter. We are headed back to Nassau, and we've hit some weather, which on the positive side is going to wash the boat quite well. It's very salty, as you can imagine, but somewhat concerning because visibility is much reduced.
Yeah, the forecast was for a slight chance of light rain.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Yeah, but we're gonna be fine. I just wanted to get a little of this to for local color, I guess. But we haven't had rain in a bit. Of course, it's happening on what's probably the last day of our journey, so possibly fitting, but not how I really wanted to go out. Hey, Dad.
Hello.
Hey. Hello, everyone. We wanted to make one final video, at least for this series.
This series.
This series, yeah. Well, I've had a good time making videos. Have you?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know a few people are watching, so we really appreciate that because it made it funner to do. Mm-hmm. But mostly we did this just for our own amusement. But
no.
Anyway, and to let folks at home know kind of what we were up to, because not everyone who wanted to be here could join us, obviously. Yeah. But I wanted to explain why we are actually not doing some of the things that we mentioned in some of our previous videos. I talked about plans to go to Eleuthera and then the Abacos, and those plans have changed. It was always kind of an open-ended trip because I didn't have a hard return date, although I had bought a return ticket for March 29th, because we figured by then we would have seen everything we wanted to see, and it would be a good time to get back because I need to start working and pay rent and all that good stuff. But I think 2 nights ago, I got a message from my roommate that my cat was really sick, and she spent like 24 hours at the emergency vet, and turns out she has heart disease that is causing blood clots that are very severe and probably uncurable, but possibly treatable. So, long story short, I didn't feel like I could enjoy the rest of what we had planned while I was worried about her, and I feel I should be the one there to figure out what her treatment should be and get her, figure out what's going on with her. And since we had done most of the things that were kind of on our main bucket list for this trip, it seemed like the time to come back. So we're in Nassau. We were in Allen's Key last night, and we came back through the storm that I just showed you. The rain. The rain.
A hard rain.
Yeah, that we showed you.
The 40% chance of
we were in the
of a light rain.
As Dad said, we were in the 40%. But we're back in Nassau at the Nassau Yacht Haven, and I have a plane ticket for tomorrow, and this is it, I guess. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts, Dad?
Well,
put you on the spot here.
Yeah. Well, we started this trip with 3 members of the crew, including myself, and now we're down to me, right?
Yes.
So, and so we're in Nassau. We're not going to leave the boat here, obviously. So I'm working on a plan to leave Nassau and do a series of hopefully day trips back to the Berry Islands and then back to Lakaya, and then I think I can work a way to get to Lake Worth in a single day. So it's probably going to take me a little longer than, maybe 3, 4, 5 days looking at the weather. But today was a really great day for motoring across the area. It's an area that has a lot of coral reefs, so you have to really have pretty good weather. So the rainstorm actually surprised us and also caused a little bit of a concern because our visibility was down to very, very limited. And fortunately we had on the GPS we have a track because we went through the same area when we started this part of the trip, and so we could just retrace our steps, so it's relatively safe. But it always is disconcerting to not be able to see more than a couple hundred yards in any direction. So I'm really going to be missing Kristen. Yeah. She's been a great crew member and has learned a lot, I think, and has contributed tremendously to both my personal enjoyment and to the actual workings of the boat. So,
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I loved this trip. The sun isn't my best friend, but I managed, and I saw things that you really can't see in any other way. I think my favorite was the snorkeling.
Yeah.
And we were just able to go places. You know, when you have a boat, you're not beholden to a cruise director or to someone else, and so you're just really fortunate in that you can go wherever you want, wherever the boat is capable of going.
And when you want.
And when you want.
Yeah.
Well, no one's telling you when or where you can go. The weather might impact that. So that was really, really invaluable. And my main regret is leaving it so suddenly like this, that there's like a medical emergency and I have to leave Dad, who is very, very capable, but I don't like leaving just one person, handling the boat by themselves. And, I am sad about that. But the problem is that because of different weather concerns and, getting back to the States and then getting a flight from there, between weather and then the prices of flights going all over the place, it really didn't seem like I was going to take at least a week longer to get home and possibly cost just as much.
Yeah.
So I made the decision to leave from here, but Dad's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But I am going to miss him, and I'm going to miss, we've been together 24/7 for months, and it's been okay.
Yeah, no bruises.
No, well, I have lots of bruises, but it has nothing to do with him. I just run into stuff.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you for this experience.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
Really amazing.
Thank you for making it necessary, as they say.
I don't know if any of it was necessary, but it was really fun.
No, seriously, I would not have. I've been here, as I've said in a couple of other videos, maybe 10 or 15 years ago. I think we've been here twice, and we were pretty much done with the Bahamas, my wife and I. But I really enjoyed this trip, because I was able to do things that I wasn't able to do last time, so I think it was really a fun trip, and I think you did make it happen. So it wouldn't have happened without you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, if you're still watching, thank you, and this was really fun to do, and we're grateful that we were able to do it, and it was fun to have the technology finally to make videos like this. So it was just fun.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, and
take care.
Yeah, take care.
Nicely done, Kristen.
The sun has set.
Thank goodness. Oh,
Who else is
responding
doing it?
call. Yeah.
I started something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's nice to have conch company.
It is.